DJ Star.
So yeah, you don't need all that. You look good as you. So first of all, let me say this. Thank you for inviting TJ to the party, and because I had a high of a time.
Oh my God, let me tell you. I should have followed my instincts because the whole next day I could not do anything until Sunday. Like, sorry, friend.
No. I don't feel sorry. I felt good. Only time I felt bad is when we left and we walked into that cold.
Oh yeah.
But
and it's like definitely hot outside right now.
And that's crazy. But inside, when the music was going, I was in la la. I felt good.
I missed the whole rest of the weekend.
Yeah, so. And this is the thing, when I got home, because I was visiting, so I'm staying with my sister, I was texting TJ like, TJ, call me when you make it, because I was feeling one way, because the whole time I'm like, dog, I don't know how this man is getting me home, because he ate one too. So I'm like, Jesus, we made it, but we made it. But I said, TJ, text me when you made it. Like I was like his girlfriend for like another. I like, TJ, you made it, you home, you made it. Like I was on his phone, killing that phone, because I was like, bro, if I feel the way I feel, ain't no telling what that man was feeling. He was driving.
Look, I'm driving, and I'm like, I know I'm not drunk. I only had 2 drinks, but like, what the fuck? I don't want to pull over. I'm having a whole conversation. I'm like, Lord, just let me get to this house. I'm never gonna do this again. Like, oh my God, it was never doing it again. They're like calling me right now to go out. I'm like, I'm not messing with y'all tonight. Like,
well, listen, tell them. June 16th through the 18th of 2023, we come to Houston to celebrate my boy B-Day Bash. I want that same thing, but they ain't got lower, because I ain't gonna be driving.
I don't want no more at all. Like, no. I'm a pass. But June 13th, we'll be here.
Yeah, no, it's his birthday's on June 13th. We celebrating that 16th through the 18th. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep you posted the whole time. Like we having a pool party, or we're gonna go out, had a good. I want to go back to that karaoke place because I had a ball.
That was my first time going there, so that was an experience.
Yeah, okay.
It took me like 2 hours to warm up to do anything sober.
Oh. Well, I had a good time. Okay, season 4 Cal Podcast, man. Y'all already know how we doing it. Talking about black men this season, but we got somebody special on today that I actually met like 2-3 weeks ago. But I just had a good time meeting her, and we wanted to get her on. She said, asked my boy said she would get on, so here we are. So I forgot to ask you about something to introduce you. So since I didn't get that information, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Oh, wow. Okay. So my name is TOKIOYUANA /Johnson, because I'm married on paper. That's a whole nother story. I am 38. My birthday is in May. I was born in Plant City, Florida. I was in the military, right? I was in the military for 8 years. I was in the Navy. I have a very, very complicated background, but it is what it is. I'm here. So, and I got a 12-year-old. He's super smart, you know. You sit stuck on the Florida part.
Say your first name one more time.
TOKIOYANA.
TOKIOYANA. Now, you got to explain how we got the name TOKIOYANA.
My mother was a different individual. She played ball overseas, so that's where the name came from.
That's where the height comes from.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm the shortest one in my family. My father, he was like 6'6". I'm the shortest one. My sisters are like 5'9", 5'10". My brother, they're both like 6'6", 6'5". So I'm the shortest one, which is sad. But it's cool.
Really? Perk, what you doing? So TK, this is one of the co-hosts, Perk.
I've seen him on a video.
Yeah, Perk, this is my work wife I've been bragging about for the last 2 weeks.
Hey, work wife, how you doing?
Hey.
Now, Now say your name for him because I don't want to mess it up.
It's
I heard her. She
Tokiyana.
said Tokiyana.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo. Okay.
We're gonna go with Tokyo.
That's fine.
I don't want to do that because with Tokyo Jet, I want to separate it, but we got to come up with something else.
Okay, TK.
No, I'm gonna try to just Tokiyana.
Yeah.
Okay, Tokiyana was the first. Okay, so Tokiyana, welcome to the Cal Podcast, boo. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Okay, now the first question we always ask people, Tokiyana, we didn't come up with this question. I actually stole it from Charlamagne the God from the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
How are you doing physically and mentally with everything going on from 2020 up to now?
Oh, I'm gonna say I'm a good 8, 9. I think I'm good right now. Like I don't have too much to complain about. So, I think I'm all right.
Okay, I got a question, Tokyo.
Okay, shoot.
He told me about this fine specimen.
Which one?
You.
Oh, me.
But you didn't get razzle dazzle for this. So I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Razzle dazzle. I don't get razzle dazzle for nothing. This is
first of all, see when we
if I
start.
If I take the glasses, I put some lip gloss on and put some eyelashes.
Okay.
I don't do too much now.
You don't need to.
I don't do too much. I thought about
then
it.
I'm mad you ain't accept my friend request either.
On what? Instagram?
Matt, stay in the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you take it back? I think I did.
Nah. Nah. I got questions. that need answers.
Oh, okay. I got answers for the question.
All right, so hold on. Before we get on there, I got to go through the preliminary. So my second question is Tokiyana. So I am a big advocate for Black women. During the pandemic, like there was nothing much going on, but I saw a lot of videos of Black women getting attacked, and it wasn't white women, it wasn't Mexican women, it was Asian, it was all Black women. So my next question is Tokiyana, do you have a gun and do you have a gun license?
No, I don't have a gun or a gun license.
Why not? And what's going on with this?
Do you got a bodyguard?
No, some people don't need guns.
So do you have a bodyguard?
Me?
You got a bodyguard, a boyfriend, a husband.
I'm married on paper.
On paper, we're gonna talk about that later. I gotta get these preliminary questions out of the way. But so I'm just a real advocate of that, like because I just saw a lot of Black women getting attacked, and it was one video, one lady. If it wasn't for her dog, that man would have got to her.
That lady been getting attacked.
Yeah, but see, I didn't know it was that much. And when COVID happened, it was nothing to do. So you on YouTube, you on Twitter, you on Instagram, like these videos, they just started popping up like a lot. And it was always Black women.
Them same Black women been getting attacked. And now, I mean, what's the difference between pandemic and then now? They've been getting attacked.
The ring cams.
We get to basically.
But she's gonna keep getting attacked.
We get to see it now. A lot of it we haven't get to see it in social media shows more now.
Oh, well, I grew up in a household like that, so nothing surprises me. Like it's nothing like, oh, she just got attacked, or she's getting attacked more because it's a pandemic. No, she been getting her ass whooped. Excuse my language.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about like people just not attack as in physical, like boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about like a random person seeing a Black woman and just really just trying to run up in their house.
Oh, that's because the woman got money now.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, those are the preliminary questions. So, Tokiyana.
Yes. I don't think I like you calling me by my whole name. That sounds like a trigger to me. Sounds like TK. I'm in trouble when you.
No. There we go. TK.
There we go.
Okay, I'm just saying. It's Tokiyana in my heart. Okay. TK.
Yes.
In your own opinion, what is the state of Black men in 2022?
From whose opinion?
Your
Mine?
Opinion. Yeah.
There are different types of Black men. So the state of black men in 2022 is confusion.
What so answer that then. What is a good man, a good black man to you in 2022?
The jury is still out.
Oh wow.
This is
I'm gonna
finna
say
be a
this.
good night.
You being very disrespectful with two good black men on this.
This
camera.
gonna be a good
No,
night.
I'm saying like the jury
This
is still out because I can say, oh, he got a good job, he take care of his kids, he whatever. But like, no, like, are you mentally sane? Like, do you have good manners? Are you rude? Like,
what is it to you? Don't try to be
like, cause I'm talking about in general, like black men, period.
Yeah.
Not the dudes you around. I'm talking about from what you see worldwide, everything.
Not the one that you got on paper with.
I mean, the jury is still out.
Ouch. She say the jury is still out.
So you've not ran into any good black men.
I'm not gonna say I haven't ran into any good black man. I'm just saying, like, the jury is still out. Like,
the jury is still out.
My perception, like, okay, you don't whip my ass, you don't disrespect me, like, that might mean like you're a good man, but are you mentally sane? Like, do you have your shit together all the way? Like, are you able to recognize like when you're wrong and not try to gaslight a situation or be a narcissist? Like,
what's your favorite question, Florida, that you be asking from my homeboy, rest in peace. What's his name?
Who?
So dang, I can't even think of the man's name right now.
Kevin Samuel.
Kevin Samuel. So yeah, so what is your opinion of a high value man? Because right now, I think your answer is gonna be different from all the women we had on.
I mean, a high value man, are you mentally and physically okay? Like, do you know your triggers? Like,
your answer is totally, like, literally left field from all the answers that we
like, because just because you have money doesn't mean anything, but like, are you mentally okay? Like, are you able to recognize like you're not having a good day and you popping up, or are you able to talk yourself out of a situation to calm yourself down? Like, money don't mean nothing. Like, anybody can get some money to make yourself look good, but like, are you mentally okay? Like, so people may be depressed. So like, do you go to counseling?
So are these the qualifications that a man need to have an engaged conversation with you?
No, because I feel like I'm a teacher, so I can talk to anybody.
Okay.
And I try not to judge anybody. I try to meet you where you are, so I can talk to anybody.
Gotcha.
Like, because you this I'm finna delete all these questions. We're gonna change all of this up.
I'm sorry.
No, this is good. This is why we invite people onto the podcast with different opinions and different statements, because we ask in the state of black men. Somebody might say, well, I give a black man a B, or the state of black men is confused, or we ask a woman, like, what's a high value man? And they'll say, it's always usually the same man, a man who got his own stuff, can take care of and all that. Yours is real simple. Are you mentally stable? And I think a lot of people, or let me take that back. A lot of people, not a lot of people, a lot of women, that's probably a question that's far from them in the beginning stages.
Yeah, I done been there, done that. So it's just like, money don't move me or whatever. Like, just because you have your own place, your own car, like, you're supposed to have that. So you don't get any kudos for being grown and taking care of your responsibilities. Like, you're supposed to be able to live in a nice house or a nice apartment, drive a nice car if you go and work for it. So like, you can't come and approach me and give me your resume. I'm just gonna sit there and look at you like, okay, and like, what does that mean? Because you got your own house, your own car. Like, what? You're supposed to do that for yourself. Like, that you don't get no brownie points for that.
That was up, TK. That was up. What up, TJ?
Yo, what's up, baby?
You're good. Hey, do me a favor. Turn. You on your phone?
I'm on my iPad.
Turn the landscape. There we go. So I get all this. Yeah. So TK. So you said the resume dealing with if a black man comes to you and say, "Look, baby, I got this and this." That don't mean that. So have you dealt with a man like that who came to you like first thing he said, "I got this in the bank. I drive this type of car. I live in this type of house."
This is why I don't go out. Like I used to go out all the time. I would go out by myself, and it's like it would get to the point where the men were reading me their resume, and I'm like, I didn't ask you for that. I came out to have a good time, whatever. But you're telling me like, oh, you do this, you got this business, and I'm like, okay. Like, what is that supposed to mean to me? Like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like you're supposed to be in a situation where you can take care of yourself. You're supposed to, if you have a record, you're supposed to find another means to take care of yourself so you don't get any kudos for having a business or none of that. Not for me.
Not for you. Because I know some women, if a man literally saying how you saying, if they did that to them, that would at least get them the number.
Right.
Well, that's because how they were raised, and if they were raised off of struggle parents and the mother wasn't in a situation to financially say, I can leave him, and the man took care of everything, and she teaching the daughter, go get this man who got all this, like that's gonna benefit her.
Mm-hmm.
But like at the end of the day, like what does that mean? Because you have all this, like what? That's what you have. That ain't what I have.
So, in between your parents, how was your father to you? Because I think this speaks volume right now.
Well, I didn't meet my father until I'm 38, 39. I didn't find out who my real father was until I was like 31, 32. Okay. And so my stepdad, it was a whole soap opera. But my stepdad, who signed my birth certificate, he was full of shit. So like I have a different perception because of how I was forced to be raised. So it's not about, I'm gonna say I was raised off of survival, but it was just like I look at things different because a man could be one way. He might look like he have everything on paper, but he mentally something wrong with him. So like all that on paper, like what does that mean? Because yeah, you believe in God, but you get out that pulpit and you're going to go whoop her ass. So like I look at and am I guarded? Yes, but like I always go back to the same question. Are you mentally stable? Like what the fuck is wrong with you in real life?
So if they mentally stable, then what? If they mentally stable, then what does that mean?
If you're mentally stable, then then we can have a conversation. Then I'm going to be interested because you're able to control your emotions. Like you are aware of yourself and you know how to govern yourself. So then we can have a conversation. I don't have time for the manipulation and no, like I'm not going to do that to you, and you can't get over on me.
Boy, TK.
All you guys are like,
Nah, because this is hold on. This is way different.
Hold on, what did she say?
She said we keep saying she like
let me say this.
This is way different from what we've been talking about.
When I say so first of all, let me just be clear. One, I hate that we have this conversation and it's today, because I can't sit down. Two, the reason we saying is because we agreeing with you. There's a difference when you meet somebody who you can have a conversation with, who has their own opinion, not only because of their experiences and the things they have went through. A lot of times, so in answering the question that I asked you, but I can answer for a female. A lot of times, men like ourselves, it's hard to find women who will have a real conversation. So my favorite line is, everybody want to be real until real walks in the room. So to have a real conversation, that's very different and hard for men like us to have on any platform, whether it's somewhere out and about or whether it's somewhere where we meet somebody, and it's hard to meet women like yourself and have this conversation openly. A lot of these conversations happen in closed off rooms and not out and open. Because everything you said has been, I can say it's been eye opening coming from a female because most of them don't say it. A
Not
lot of
one
times
bit.
people come on the CAD podcast and they say some real stuff, but they don't say the truth. They don't give us the raw stuff to make us sit and be like, okay, she's saying some stuff. So like what you said would turn on a man of our caliber because we know you're gonna be honest and real with us. Like you gonna check us at every level as well as being checked. And that doesn't mean that we are belittling you or you belittling us. It's just when you respect a person from what their experiences are and what they say, you can have more of a communication with them. So for us, is a good thing. It's not like I can sit here and be like, okay, I disagree with you. I can't disagree with nothing you said because what you said was
Well, we've been
honest
saying for the
God
long.
truth.
We've been saying this for the
Yes.
longest. Like every time we get a woman on, we say we ask them what is a high value man. They're gonna say three things we know for sure: money, power, and status. You said take that off the table, my man. How are you doing? Are you in the right state of mind? So that's why it's like this is gonna like. First of all, I already knew this was gonna be a good one, but it's finna turn out to be something bigger than expected.
Because I was gonna say, I know you. If you like that, I mean that means all your homegirls like you too.
And all on was fine.
Oh, like
Not
my
one was terrible.
homegirls, like I think they like on paper, they're good on paper, but I got homegirls who are like turning 40 or 39 and they trying to figure out why they don't have no man and why they don't have kids, right?
Yeah.
Or like I got homegirls calling me like, oh, come on, let's go out. And I'm like, bro, we've been doing this a long time. You ain't tired of doing that? But everything check out on paper, right? Like when you come into the room, like everything check out on paper, but it's just like, why are you still doing this?
Lord help us.
Like why are you still doing this? And so that just goes back to be like, are you mentally okay?
Hey man, I missed the first part of this conversation, but this might be the realest one yet.
Bro, I'm mad I ain't got no cigars right now. This is to be the honest truth with you. I really don't. This is TK, you're a jewel, baby. You are a
TK,
jewel.
I'm gonna just say you have turned me on from word one.
Yeah. I'm sitting up here like, they don't ask me to be on this podcast. What am I about to say? Like, what am I about to say? Hey, I'm gonna take it as a compliment because I know, like, I get in trouble for this a lot, and I don't know how to sometimes just be quiet because I'm gonna say what it is. Like, care what position or rank you're in or whatever, and I get in trouble for this a lot. But it's a gift and a curse.
Right.
And I'm not gonna not be who I am and say what I have to say because you're not ready for the person I am because I've been dealing with this all my whole life. So either you're gonna deal with it or you don't have to. But ain't nobody replace me yet. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Okay. But thanks for the compliments.
Okay. TK, that's cool that she's the other co-host of the podcast.
Hey, I seen her on one of the other ones I was watching earlier.
Yeah, she's getting ready for, I guess, a gala.
Okay, come on, friend.
It's an all-black affair.
Yeah, she came on this thing.
I see. Come on.
Hey, TJ. Hold up. TJ, I seen your picture.
Okay.
What you say?
Hey, Quita, slide your camera over a little bit because you're not centered.
Not centered? It's probably my chair.
I'm just waiting for you to get done with your love affair with TJ. That's all.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a long story, TK.
Okay, now slide your chair the opposite way then, Quita, because you ain't.
I'm still not centered. Oh my gosh. My ring light just failed.
Okay, fix your ring light.
Okay, so let's get back.
What's her name? TK? Hey, TK.
So hold on, her name is Tokiana, but she goes
TK.
Tokiana.
Okay.
So, but she feel like we call her TK, and once again, this is my work wife.
Hey, work wife.
Hey, friend.
So we all go together real bad, huh?
No, not you. Just not you.
I gotta finish twisting my hair while we're on here.
So okay, because this like the question that I have is a question I've been asking everybody else, but I don't think these questions gonna do nothing for you. So let me ask you this question: does well, it probably would be because would let me go backwards. Does a alpha male or a beta male turns you on, or do you need do you need an alpha or a beta?
I need a man who knows who he is.
Come on, Lord.
Because there's nothing about alpha or beta. I know that I have a strong personality, so it takes a strong person to deal with me. So it's not about being alpha or beta. Do you know who you are, and do you know what tree you barked up?
It's
because if you know who you're dealing with, it's no alpha or beta or whatever. Like, I know who you are. So if I know that you have a strong personality or whatever, and I have a strong personality, as a woman, I should feel like I don't have to have that strong personality around you.
She need an alpha. She need an alpha.
I don't know. She said she need a man.
She need an alpha. Come on, move on.
She's definitely gonna run over a beta.
Yeah.
Okay. She said she don't care as long as the man is psychologically.
She don't care, but she's gonna need an alpha personality because she wants him to take control.
Well, the thing,
so she doesn't have to take control.
So the thing about it, though, well, to her point, not really getting off into the alpha and beta joint. Like, if you know who you are, you can walk in a room, and in one room you can be an alpha, and then you can walk in another room. You don't have to be an alpha. It's okay to be in a beta role because the room doesn't call for you to be an alpha. So I think that's what she was saying in that sense. It's like, you, as long as you know who you are and know what tree you barked up, then, we can rock out. But I like that the way she said it though.
About this episode, baby. I am loving everything about this episode. Okay, so I promise you, the questions I have, they ain't finna do nothing for you. So
ask all the questions. Proceed.
Ask them anyway, baby. That's
different.
Let's go.
Okay, question. Do you have a question for us?
Yikes! What y'all been out here doing?
We just got on, Quita.
We listen, the first, I kid you not, the first.
It's y'all together, so I have to ask questions.
No. This one, it's not us you need to be asking questions. It's her. The first 5 minutes, it's literally did not go like planned. TK really came and not ruining, but like wrecked this thing, and we just been because
it's a different podcast.
Because usually the question that we ask women, we kind of know the answer. This one, she was like, it was literally, she probably gonna keep saying it right. Like, she need a man who is literally know who he is, but mentally and physically stable.
So, yes. Question, what question do you have for us at this point? Or do you have a question?
Where's the rest of us?
Okay. Well, moving along as scheduled, Florida. Next question.
So, do you feel like black men doesn't support black women enough?
No, like, Black men support who they feel they should support. So if you're not doing nothing for him to support, then why is anybody going to support you? It's not about black or white or nothing, like,
and vice versa. Why y'all
right?
Quita.
It's the light skin twins for me today.
Quita. TK, go ahead.
Okay. And in order for somebody to feel like they need some support, you need to be putting out something that should be supported. Now, how do you want to be supported as a woman? Do you want that man to support you financially? Like, what kind of support? You want mental support? Like, there's different types of support. So, like, what does that person need?
So this is what I've been getting, and from what I've been hearing, and also from the little case that I did. I think Black women want Black men to be like supportive where they got their back. So when they get in certain situations where they be like going for a higher job, like they want that Black man to, I guess, stand up for them, or in little situations where if they're getting attacked and a random Black guy just so happened to be there, they want that type of support.
Right.
I'm just going by the case.
How old are these people?
Most of these people are over the age of 28.
I mean, like, first of all,
but who don't want a man that has your back? Like,
I mean, but like, if I know the type of man I'm dealing with, and I know the attention that I attract, I'm not going to put the man I'm dealing with in a situation where he has to act accordingly. Now, if we just go into the store, something happened, but I'm not gonna put him in a situation where I know he with the shit. So like, I'm not gonna put him in that situation. So support goes both ways. But you want to be somewhere out and a nigga trying to talk to you or whatever, he being disrespectful, but you want him to come over here and whip his ass, like, make it make sense.
What about from like an entrepreneur business? And let's say like Quita, she's an entrepreneur, she has her own business. Like, and I'm just being general. Like, what if like more women feel like if more men, let me say that back, more Black women feel like they have more Black men to support them that way, they feel like maybe they can go further?
I'm gonna go back to my statement. Is that man, do he know who he is? Is he stable enough? Because you have some men where if a woman is excelling too much and he's still at this point, like, he's not going to support you because he feels like he's not carrying his weight. However, if you have that person and you guys are communicating or whatever, and this is your time, then yes, he's going to support you. But it goes back to that man, like, where is he at in his life? Because that's just like me. I have an entrepreneur spirit, right? I'll never be broke. I don't care. I can do hair. I had a hair salon, all that, right? So if I never have any money, that's on me. But I can't ask this man who does not have an entrepreneur spirit and who he has a worker mindset to give me all the support I need, and he don't know how to do that. All he knows is to go and do that job. So I can't get mad at him for not giving me the support that I think I need, and he don't know how to do that. But if I'm dealing with somebody who has an entrepreneur spirit, then yes, he gonna do that. But you have to meet people where they are.
I can understand.
And I'm only saying this because this is trial and error. But if you need all this support, like, what are you doing? Are you really able? Are you there mentally for yourself to be going on this path? People be doing, like, people wing stuff all the time. Oh, I want to try this. This is hot right now. I want to try this. But like, no, just because you have a jack of all trades don't mean that this is what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if I'm answering. Y'all just be sitting there looking at me like,
go.
What do you want us to do? We listen.
Oh, I know. I'm just
You
be looking like,
talked about us saying,
I know.
I'm just saying.
I'm not sorry. I'm waiting for y'all to be like, to say something. Then I just like,
nah, listen. If you wasn't saying anything, we'll interject. But the fact that we're not interjecting, you're saying some very good stuff.
Okay, so did I answer the question? The question was, do I feel as if Black men support Black women?
in general enough.
In general, Black men support Black women. They do. Depends on what you need support. If you need a nigga to pay your bills, like, he gonna support you. If you need a nigga to go pay for the section, he gonna support you. Now it's same dude gonna support you mentally when your mama died or whatever. No, he ain't, because he don't care about none of that. He care about what happened on the outside. He don't care about what's going on in the inside of the house.
Well, I push back on that with that one, because if I care about you, I would care about that situation if you was losing a family member or if you was going through some trying times. Now, I'm push back on that, because if I care about you, I care about everything, because it's about you.
But that's if he's there for that, then yes.
Nah, if you there for that, you gonna be there for all that.
That's also situational too. Like, I can care for you, but if I see your people using you, that's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a situational thing.
So, like, if I'm there for you, that means whatever you go through, I go through.
Okay. We might get you married out here, AJ. Florida.
First of all, didn't you just hear what I said earlier? That is my work wife. I'm already married.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to disrespect the wife.
Jesus, like, it's the
we might get you a wife on here.
It's the costume jury, TK. Don't pay no attention.
Don't do what they do. Don't do it with the jury.
Y'all don't even understand what's going on with this jury.
Don't do it with that jury.
Hold on, before we continue, Quita, do you what do you have on? Just for curiosity.
A dress.
Because it looked like you finna go out here and I know it's cold in Monroe.
It's a dress.
We'll talk about more of this in the after party. All right, season 4 Cal podcast. We got TK on giving us the business right now. So, TJ Perk, if y'all got anything to quit, please interject. Please don't let it be all about me, because this is good. This is good.
I'm still trying to catch up.
Look, when I'm telling you, it's the first.
You want me to catch you up, TJ?
Go ahead,
brother.
Here we go. Recap
with everything that we have talked about from the mailroom, from the mailroom to side conversations. She has confirmed all of that. So okay. the woman that we think is not out there, she has exposed that and said, yeah, it's here.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So now this is, wait, TK, you married, right?
On paper.
Oh shit.
On paper.
Wait.
Everybody cleared it up.
TJ, I told you that first 5 minutes.
Something's missing now.
That first 5 minutes, my boy.
That's why I said I had to catch up. Like, hold on, wait, what is that? Like, fill me in.
TK, the floor is yours.
Work. Oh,
paper. Damn it.
Let me say that I know one thing. He ain't in that house.
What you smirking for, Perk?
No, he's not, but he'll be here tomorrow. He live in Chicago.
It's a lot of things going through my mind, Quita. I'm just,
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead, TK. Explain the paper situation, because if he in Chicago, he'll be here tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Go ahead.
I'm married on paper.
So y'all are not physically together.
So people put themselves in situations and they think things are gonna change, right? And so you put yourself in a situation. If you know the type of person I am, I'm a helper, right? So you put yourself in a situation and niggas and their baby mamas.
Oh,
they don't be having
raggedy.
It together, and it goes back to you like it look good, like she different. She ain't like the girls I'm used to.
Right.
Then it kind of lasted too long. I'm like, what we doing? Where we going? We've been doing this a minute now. Like, what's up? I ain't met your kids, whatever. Like, but you letting them run your house, but you can't be somebody you're gonna be with me, and they running your house, and and it just wasn't lining up. And I was giving kids up. I was supposed to. They say, hey, he gonna ask you to marry him or whatever. And I say, that was my point. I could have been like, no, I ain't gonna do this. But no, I'm like, I ain't never been in this situation. Fuck it. You only live once. Try it. So I went, he proposed, whatever. A couple of months later, nothing changed.
So how long did it take you to actually separate?
I was supposed to have a wedding in April, and I called the wedding off because
this April or past April?
Past April, April 22nd.
Okay.
I called the wedding off because I did not want his baby mother to be at the wedding or on the resort. And everything that I said was going to happen, happened. And so when I say, are you mentally stable? Whatever, like I'm speaking of experience. Because just because you have money and you're able to take care of yourself, are you mentally stable? And so being that I am not over that situation yet, I am married on paper.
So
I just bought a house. I just bought a house October. I closed October the 7th.
Oh, congratulations.
All right, congratulations.
Right. I'm still going to do what I'm supposed to do because at the end of the day, I have a 12-year-old.
So when you say on paper, and this is just for clarification. So when you say on paper, is there room for you to talk to someone else, or are you just saying that just because you're on paper?
I believe in karma, so I wouldn't do something that I wouldn't want done to me. So I'm not going to open up the door. I'm not going to open up that door because I believe in karma.
Okay.
But like, I can't go to the gas station, not to pop my shit, but I can't go to the gas station without an approach. I can't, like, I be trying my best to go out looking regular as fuck, and it gets worse. Like I got me, I'm going to the gym. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go to a gym in another area. It's not gonna be a bunch of black people, whatever. Like, did not work. So it's just like I really believe in karma, and you give off the energy. Like I don't want.
TK had on a green, I guess, sweatsuit.
It was a workout outfit with some boots.
With some boots.
So are you saying in the clarification of you being,
and I was high, and I remember that.
And you being on paper, is that for long? Or are you trying to work that out?
I'm going with God.
Well, I'm gonna give you kudos because you're doing a good job. Because like, I know for a fact. I look. I met you on the one time. I know what you probably go through on a day-to-day basis.
You met her one time, and that's your work wife?
Yes, Quita. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You move kind of quick, son.
Oh.
That's why I'm here now.
Did she just say she can't go to the gas station without getting hit on?
Quita.
Sir.
You're not being a team player right now, bro.
And you're not paying attention. Because she just said, I can't go to the gas station. She said she go to the gym and go to another section and still black man find their way.
Used to niggas being niggas. Like I ain't used to niggas wifing a lady.
You cannot say anything right now about that.
Literally. Like, come on. Like, put yourself on mute.
Yeah.
Y'all better be nice to her.
Not on
you don't know Quita like we know Quita. You don't know Quita like we know.
I'm just judging off of what I see now. Be nice.
For you, I will.
I was trying to figure it out. I was just trying to see what's going on.
We got company.
Dang, my girl said she going with God.
I'm going with God. Like,
understood.
It's a learning experience.
So let me ask this question, because you say you're going with God, and I do believe. So I believe in two things: one, karma, is a mug and karma always win. 2, you can't mess up your blessings. So in saying you're going with God, when does God say enough is enough for you?
That's a good question.
Because sometimes we
I'm
hold
still
on to
here.
things. We hold on to things that
So
are
let
messing
me.
up our blessings.
I'm never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
Go on, say it.
Well, I have been given the opportunity. I've ended it several times.
Mm.
And then this last time, it was just like, nah, nigga, you man up.
Mm.
So let me ask you this, TK. What do you want? I know you say
I
you're
want
going.
what I want to be happy.
Okay. Are you happy
With
right
or
now?
without him?
Well, hold on. That's not even a question. Are you happy right now?
Yes, I am.
Without
Okay.
him.
He's not, he'll be here tomorrow.
So will you be happy tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Community this you're gonna air this. This is community service.
Girl, we hanging up. Everybody hang up. Everybody hang up.
No,
Hey,
you
I
hang
like
up.
that
No,
though.
no, you hang
I
up.
like that
As
though.
I drink this champagne.
We need that.
She said community service.
Community service. You heard her.
Look. So let me ask you this question. When he proposed, was it like a cop out for him to like to lock you in because he felt like he was about to get away, or you can't speak on that? You don't know his situation.
Costa Rica, and the baby mama was like, no, I'm going out of town this weekend to go get surgery, whatever. And I'm like, nigga, we've been had this trip planned since February, so I'm just gonna let it see what happened. Passport didn't come in, whatever. He waited to the last minute to get sent out for the passport. I knew what was going on. So I was just like, I'm not doing this. Like, he's not gonna ruin my trip. And he thought that I was not gonna go on a trip that I planned with my friends. And I had to show him, like, I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like, I love you, but I love me more.
Right.
You're not gonna manipulate me because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So I still went to Costa Rica with my son and my friends. And a couple weeks later, okay, I'm trying to propose. Now you want to do this. Now you want to get a house. Like, no, nigga. Like, what happened 3 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, what's different? Now you think that I'm about to be down fucking with you? No,
I was about to say he saw that ball slipping out his hand. So he was like,
he saw that writing on the wall. He saw that writing on the wall.
I ain't gonna argue
You're the
with
second
you.
person to kind of say that though, huh? The other girl in another season said, she was trying to leave and her got proposed to her.
Yeah.
I'm still like, now what? Like,
but she literally was in a marriage literally for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years. That
seven with him. I think the other 3 separated.
Security.
I think she said let me say this. They had sex and she thought he was protecting himself and he didn't have protection and got her pregnant just to lock her in even more.
They got abortion pills. They got.
Oh,
come on, TK, talk to me. Season 4, Cal Podcast, baby. We got TK on here, man. This is probably the realest one.
If you're not trying to get locked in something too long, you know what to do. I am never taking this break. It's gonna take an act of God. To what you want to do. I got meet men and they don't have kids or whatever, and they feel like, oh, I want to have a baby by you, and da-da-da. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm about to go the other way because that's a turnoff to me. Like, you can't.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
38.
Like 38.
Okay, yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, like who wants to start over at that age?
But no,
I'm 36 and I don't want to start over. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on Maury. Like, he's just trying to trap me. That ain't my baby.
And that's what it is. Like, I really meet men like they really be like. They really try to, like, if they know you got your stuff together or whatever, like, they will literally, like, try to trap you.
Once you get off paper, I'm just asking straight. Once you get off paper, if you find that right guy, would that be something that you would consider? Or is it like, hey, look, I got mines. You either gonna rock with me and mine or move on. When I
I
mean
can't
mine,
say
I mean
that.
child.
No, no, I would never. My son is his own individual. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's just me and my son. No, nigga, like, no, you need to go with your friends. Like, there's a disconnect that needs to happen. But like, if I meet someone when the time comes, then I'm gonna go with God. But until then, like, well, however long this lasts, if it lasts or whatever, not doing this again till he's 18.
Mm.
This is 2 that I've dealt with him. So I'm not doing, because the first time I knew what I was doing, had a plan or whatever. Second time, all right, it's me. Third time, I'm not putting him through that a third time.
Yeah.
So out of respect for him,
I understand that.
like, you got to have your own stuff over there. So I can come over there.
Right. I feel that.
So, but
so what conversation do you think black men need to have with black women?
the black men need to have conversations within the black men circle, like real conversations. Like,
Ooh.
it needs to be check-ins, like, my boy, like, what's going on at work? You cool? Like, what you and your supervisor got going on? Like, you know how to talk to him? Like, what you got going on with your kids? Like, when the last time you saw your kids? They're like, yeah, the black men need to start having conversations where they feel like if you need to cry, they need to be in a situation where they can be vulnerable with their homeboys. And until then, like, there's no conversation that needs to be had with another black woman, because we are not your mother. We're not your therapist, none of that. Y'all need to talk to y'all homeboys. Just like we talk to our homegirls, y'all need to do, not y'all, but men need to be in a situation where they can do the same thing. And that just comes with maturity and knowing that it is okay to be emotional. It is okay to cry. It is okay to have these emotions, because black men have been taught that you have to be hard, all this other stuff, and you don't have to. Like, ACL
I think if they do that in front of
way.
their homeboy, they'll be more, they don't think that they're actually being weak when they show, when they actually cry in front of a woman. I don't think it's a weakness. If they can do that in front of their homeboy, that's a strong black man.
Right, like, you know who you are, you are mentally aware and you're stable enough. Like, you might not be stable enough, but you are aware that I am not doing okay. I have these emotions. I don't know what to do with it right now, but it is okay if I feel like I got to cry, and nobody's gonna look at you like you not human or a man that you're not supposed to whatever. Like, I had to learn this because where I grew up, I'm not affectionate at all, but this is a learning process, and I'm doing this actively with my son. So it's just like, it takes a person knowing, like, okay, this is what I'm struggling on, and I want to fix it. So am I actively going to fix it? So I don't need to be like trying to work on this with my stuff. Then I got your motherfucking ass, and you're like emotionally unstable or whatever. And I'm like, well, what the fuck what I'm gonna do with that? But like, you want to put that all up on me? No, I'm not your therapist. Like, we're together. Like, you need to go with your homeboys for a second, because there's a different conversation, a different level of security that you can have, instead of dumping that all on one person, because there's only so much a woman can take and deal with. Like, we got to deal with our emotions, the kids' emotions, your emotions. Like, but who emotions you got to deal with until we start popping off?
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with a drawback. So, you about to say something, TJ?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was going to, I guess I can say an add-on to that. Like, everything you said is spot on, but also men have to have friends or homeboys or partners, whatever you want to call them, that are mature enough to have that conversation with. Because if you in a group and everybody have the same mentality about a situation, then it's not gonna benefit anyone. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna tell you, oh man, fuck that bitch, man. You go over there, fuck that other girl or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But you need that guy to be like, look, bro, like, if you want that family, like, you gotta do right by her. Don't leave that other girl alone. Take care of your house, your woman, your kids, whatever the case may be. And like, everybody don't have that person, you know what I'm saying, or those people around them. And you can kind of tell the different people that don't have it because they're still doing the stupid shit. But people that have those type of guys around them, they do. They may not have those deep conversations, but at the end of the day, they will have a conversation enough to say, hey, and their friend will let them know, like, look, bro, hey, what you're doing right now is you're fucking up. Like, you need to make different decisions based on what you tell me you want. That you're not going about it the right way. You need to start maneuvering a little different. But they definitely gotta they gotta have those people around them.
I agree. Like I'm not gonna be around anybody who. I have a friend, Selena. I know if I go to her, she gonna tell me what the fuck it is. She not gonna agree with no bullshit, none of that, right? But I value her because if I go to her, she not gonna send me down no rabbit hole on no dumb shit. She gonna keep it real with me all the way with her. If I'm right or wrong, whatever, she gonna tell me. She can't. You're not doing them like that. You wouldn't want to be treated like that. But if I go to someone else and they be like, fuck him, whatever, I'm not talking to you no more. My block game is strong. I will stop talking to you over the smallest thing. Like, I don't care. But if you are like, if you in a situation and you and your girl, whatever, into it, I ain't gonna be like, fuck her. You know, you can do it. No, y'all need to go talk about it. Like, I see where you coming from. I see where she coming from. But y'all got to come in the middle. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you, whatever. Leave her alone. Go fuck. No, for what? What is that gonna do? Because you're gonna take that same baggage to the next person and you didn't resolve it.
Same exact things.
So let me give you a little pushback. Let's say, because I was gonna say something, I think, but TJ brought up something. But also, you said we need a man need to go talk to his homeboys to work things out. But TJ also said, what if his homeboys are all them on the same level and you're the mature person for them? Is that
if I'm dealing with you?
Let me interject right quick. Before you say something. Now, to that point, if the situation is between that man and that woman, he should never go talk to that woman about it unless they're working on a solution.
No. I'm talking about like she brought up about like what is the relationship between you and your supervisor? Like, what is the relationship with you and stuff like that? Like, what if, like, I'm just going back, what if it's a 22-year-old who got in a relationship, is married, and him and his homeboys on the same thing? Let's go to the strip club, let's drink, let's smoke. But you're his girl, and he know for a fact my girl is probably more mature than me in situations like this. Let me go talk to her first. Is that like is that something you would be okay for a black man to do?
More, because I'm telling him he ain't the person supposed to be around. Because if you see where I'm going and you coming to me for this advice, I'm not saying nothing wrong with your homeboys, but you are what you are around all the time. So if you around this all the time, you gonna steadily be where you at. So if you coming to me as your girl or whatever, we talking about it or whatever, but then you over here with your homeboys, like what are y'all doing? Like, how are y'all moving forward? It don't even have to be nothing serious, like, but what are you guys doing? Because y'all just can't be sitting here smoking weed, like, what is the end of it? Because if
the end result,
what value is he bringing to your life? Because if I'm bringing you a value and then he coming to my house, that energy is going to come in here, and I am me and this energy, like, I do not fuck around. If your energy ain't right and I feel something, you got to get out. So if he come around and I sense that, hey, he can't come over here no more. Like, he can't be around, whatever. Like, nothing against him, but after time, like, I ain't going to say I ain't never wrong, but 9 times out of 10, I'm right. And then you'll eventually like, okay, I'm trying to do this, but I'm around here with him and he just want to go smoke and do whatever. Or we got to a fight. We done went out, like, y'all big grown asses is 40 years old. Y'all still fighting. Like, no, you can't bring that around me. Like, cause what are you doing? So if I can govern myself accordingly and not put myself in those situations with my friends, I would think that you've been around me long enough that you would know what to look for and move the same way. But everybody not on the same path, and you got to have more patience.
It's 2 years. It's 2 year anniversary. 2 year anniversary, brother. 2 year anniversary. Come on now.
So we're saying thank you.
Thank you to everybody who's been with us, rocking us from season 3 to season 4. It's our 2-year anniversary. Yada yada yada. Woody woody woody.
So it's our 2-year anniversary. We just want to say thank you. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. This has been a good experience. We have lived, we have learned, and we are still trying to strive to do better. Long live DJ Star.
DJ Star.
Quita. Yours is gonna be so messed up. I already know it.
That mother gonna be chopped up.
That's why that's how I chopped it up last time to make it look like she was even a part of it.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for rocking with us for the past 2 years. We are so grateful and appreciate you all for your questions, comments, and all the shares and likes. Make sure to join us on social media, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Why are you doing that in the middle of my Florida?
Finish, Quita.
And Instagram. Again, thank you for doing it.
Amen. Praise his name. 2 years. Thank you, everybody who's been watching us, growing with us, as Quita and Perk said, growing with us these last 2 years. Thank y'all for giving us. Thank y'all for following us, liking on Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok, which Quita is executive VP of TikTok, even though she don't know it. But thank y'all for celebrating with us our 2-year anniversary. Who knew we'd be doing this, going on our 4th season and for 2 years. So Cal Podcast, like I always say, we're going to get better and do better. And that was Quita, and that was Perk, and I am Bishop, that boy Florida.
But are you willing to have patience for that?
Well, that's a question that I think Black women, they answer, but they also, well, let me start saying answer. They say that, but I don't really think they do.
Because you have patience. No, I'm not raising I'm not like I have patience to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this question: potential. You dating on potential, or they gotta have it right now?
I'm gonna say potential.
TK, you are the first woman on this podcast this season to ever say that.
I'm gonna say potential because I got potential. Everybody got potential, so it's just like, how much patience do you have to deal with that potential? Because I don't really ask too many questions, but I can sit here and I can listen.
Somebody got a chance. Somebody got a chance.
Hey, like literally. Go ahead, TJ. Go, meet yourself, Perk. Meet yourself. This is good. Go ahead, TJ.
DK. Now let me ask you this: have you ever thought about the fact that you date off of potential is the reason that you're in the situation that you're in?
I am in this situation because I am a helper and I am a solver and whatever that is. So I'm like, okay, I'm a fixer. So it's just like the pension. I see it like, okay, I'm gonna help you do whatever, and I got patience. And then it's just like, oh, okay, you still doing the same
shit.
Oh, and okay.
But I've had my share, and I don't do well with the men who. What's the nice way to say this? They don't want to take care of you because I done had a nigga say it pays to be the boss because you make more money and you got all this on paper and I'm the potential. So therefore, I will never put myself in that situation again.
So you were the potential and you had the guy that was the quote unquote boss and had everything on the paper.
Mm-hmm. He was trying to like make you try out for a position.
I mean, I ain't gonna say he was like trying. You just got to watch how people move and people treat you according to the situation that you're in. Wow. And depending on how you met them. And so, do I take accountability for it? I was in survival mode. So I had to endure that treatment because I had a plan. I was a potential, but I'm a fixer. That situation was never going to work. I knew that was not going to work, but I had a plan. But I do date potential because it's just like, all right, I see it. And my personality, I'm a helper. So let me help you get to where you need to go. Then we good.
But do they want the help though? That's the question. Like it's
easy. I mean, yeah.
No, you can't. Everybody don't want that.
No, but I'm not the type of person that'll be like, oh, what you got going on? Let me do this. No. You got to come to me and ask me for help. And then I always, so what am I doing? Am I listening? Or am I giving advice?
Question. How many of your homegirls like you?
I would say I got a good solid 5 or 6.
Okay.
Hey, old girl whose birthday it was. What's her name again?
Yushika.
Golly, these names.
How old is she? How old is Yushika?
She just celebrated her 37th birthday 3 times.
And she's from Victoria, Texas, because she kept repeating that. I was high and I remember that.
She got children.
We need to invite all these people on.
You say
oh, baby, this is like a totally different, like.
So let me ask you this question: If we come to Houston and we do the podcast live, will they come and show up and be on the podcast?
Oh yeah, they are real supportive. Like
Perk, watch this. Hold on, Perk. TK, what dates did I tell you?
June the 13th through the 16th.
At least she got that part right.
She got the 13th.
She got the 13th. So I got a Perk. I was way ahead of schedule, baby. I got you.
Baby. Hey, we live, baby.
I remember the June the 13th.
There you go. Remember that. Don't remember that.
Hold on. Let's go back. You say Yushika is 30. She just turned 37. She ain't got no kid.
No.
What's wrong with her?
Got a man?
Nothing.
What? I'm gonna have to let her speak on her behalf.
Yes.
That's respectful.
I'm gonna have to speak on her behalf, but I mean, I got a couple.
I bet you do.
A few friends who are of age and they're actively like looking, and I don't know what to say sometimes. I just be like, sometimes I just be like, you gotta look at yourself because you keep ending up in situations. So like,
look at the man in the mirror.
I'm aware of the situation I'm in because I put myself in the situation, so I could never complain about the situation because I did it. But if you keep getting the same outcome, then like.
So what if there was a man trying to pull you out of the situation? And God sent him?
I mean, I'm gonna go with God.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold you to it, and
I can't say it.
Look, and I'm being so serious. I'm gonna hold you to it because it's so many women who say stuff like that, who still in relationships like that.
Oh, all I'm gonna say is, I don't know if this is gonna expire. I don't know if it will or if it won't. All I'm gonna say is things happen and things play out just how they're supposed to play out.
Well, so you can't say that because now you said a couple things that I've listened to, and that little dude with that red hat on know this as well. You said the things that you say come true, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you already know what's gonna happen. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say. Take a picture of this, please. Somebody.
I mean,
hold on, bro. Listen, like she say she believes in karma. So
I know.
One of the things what she's doing is being very careful and choices with her words because
that's what she's doing. Definitely,
she believes in karma so much to the point that she don't want shit to come by that night.
Oh
So
no, I agree with that.
she's saying
She ain't gotta worry about
what
doing
she's
that. I
saying
do that for you.
because when shit happened the way it happened, she can say, "Listen, I went with God."
I agree with that. But
Yeah, it just would you be able to recognize it? That's one reason why I said it. Because let me give you another story. Because once again, you're the first. You're the first. We had a young lady on here who was talking to a dude, everything, all that. She was literally you. She went to or let me switch it. She went to Phoenix. And she told him, I'm coming to Phoenix. She lived in Phoenix, not for just for play. And when she got to Phoenix, he was in New York. So my question is, would you be able to recognize when a dude is actually doing that and move out the way and literally let it go?
I closed on this house October the 7th, and I say, if I was not supposed to stay in this situation and I'm not supposed to stay in Houston, I wouldn't have got this house.
Okay, I got two more questions. If y'all got questions, y'all go for it. All right. So you say you was a fixer. Now,
I am a fixer by nature,
by nature. Now, when it comes to men, you always hear women say, I can fix him up to be something, and then
oh no. I'm not fixing you up to do nothing. Like if you come to me with a problem, like what is the end? Like what's the solution?
Okay, okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Let's say he do come with you with something, and then you help him get there, and then all of a sudden he leave you. How does it like? How does that make you feel?
My purpose in his life.
That's big.
Like I'm never gonna hold a grudge. Like if you come to me and be like, TK, I need to know something about the credit, whatever. Boom. I'm gonna show you everything I know about how to fix your credit. I'm gonna give you the templates. I'm gonna do everything you need. Like, boom. You need a Navy Federal card. Oh, okay. Boom. Let me get this for you. Whatever. Like, I'm not gonna block my blessings from blocking your blessings.
Girl, TOKIOYANA,
so that's with anybody, like even at work or whatever, like I'm always gonna serve my purpose in your life, and I'm not gonna like, oh, I did this for you and you didn't. No, like I did what I was supposed to do because I'm not gonna block my blessing.
Come on, TOKIOYANA, you are a jewel.
You can usually feel when your purpose have been served, like things start to change.
Oh, I know.
Come on, preacher child. Come on, preacher child.
It comes with experience.
Come on, Holy Ghost.
Oh man, this is
I feel like this podcast went curve.
It's your fault though. It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
And here I was nervous, like, what they about to ask me? I ain't never did this.
Oh, don't worry. We got more questions. We have questions.
I always got something to say now.
You gonna bring your friends on? So because we need to hear this team talk about the same thing. Because I'm gonna say for me, it's different to hear what you have said come from multiple women in the same room.
I like how you said team too, Perk.
Yeah, team.
You know, everybody's response gonna be different depending on where they
are. Nah. Hold on.
No, depending on where they are.
Oh, TK, the women that we have had on, ain't nobody got to this. Ain't nobody talk this talk.
But they're not where I am because I done.
They haven't experienced what she's experienced.
Yeah, I done been there, done that. What? Like, you want a nigga with some money? Like, what? Like, with the money? Like, when the money, what? Like, I done been there, done that. Like, what? The first thing you say, oh, he got some money. Okay, like, after that, are you going on dates? 3 dates a day so you can get something to eat? Like, come on now, I did it already.
Like
what? I'm not about to waste your time. And I don't want you to waste my time. And I'm not about to, if I'm not interested, married or not, like, if I'm not interested in you, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm not gonna be going sitting up having. First of all, if I can't pay for myself, I don't need to go.
Come on.
And I'm gonna run up a tab. So like you can't take me out. And you talking about, and no offense to Chili's and Applebee's, like I don't even take my son to Chili's and Applebee's.
What?
Parts.
Take out the good Cajun pasta. It's real good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, but you can't come to me on those subparts. So like, don't come to me on some money. Like, what? I run up a tab by myself. So like, your money, like, but I'm not gonna waste your time, and I'm not interested. I don't want that karma.
So does money matter?
Nah, I don't think it do.
I mean, not to me.
Okay.
Okay, I got a different question. But this is this.
That's your money though. Like that is your money. That's not my money.
That's what I be saying when they be trying to flash their money, because it's still.
We're gonna get to the root of this. So let's say you talking to a man who his salary is between 45 and 55,000.
I don't think
we're gonna be at what 100 and something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason I ask that is because a lot of women think that's an issue.
But where is it? Like, let's talk about why he's in a situation where he's making 45,000.
No, that's
like why are you in a situation like this? Did you are you on a certificate program or did you just get a degree? Like, are you entry level? Like, what does your resume look like? Like, are you doing all this already at work and you don't know how to put it on paper? Like, let's talk about why you're at 45. But if I ask you, all right, so what is the end goal? And you can't tell me the end goal, then that's the problem. Because if you think you about to be fucking with me and you're only making 45, like, bro, that's not good enough for me.
Okay, so you say that good enough, but the person come, let's say another man come to 100. Well, let me just stop.
Well, she already said she wouldn't put herself back in that position.
But she said resumes don't matter to her. But then here you got a guy with 45.
But let's talk about why you're at 45. Like, are you cool with the 45? Like, what is the end goal? Like, do you have kids? How old are you? Are you like, cause you can't be, what are you, 50 years old? Are you drawing Social Security? Like, are you able to take care of yourself? Like,
TK.
That's 65. I'm just saying, like,
TK.
Just calling out situation.
Okay.
45 is like, okay, where do you live at? Because you can't live in Houston and not have a backup. Like, where you live at? Do you have kids? Like, these are questions because your lifestyle got to match.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with the 45 if that's what you're doing at the time. But me, what is the end goal? Like, what do you plan on making 45? Because every time my boss come in and asks me, do I need anything? I say, I need a raise, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I get it.
I just like the fact that you said, if you're dealing with a man who make less than you, you said one thing, what is the end goal? Most women will probably, they won't even go that far. They'll say, oh, you made that much, you can't afford me. You're like, okay, you're here. What do we got to do to get you here?
But see, that comes from a lady who's mature. You can tell that she's done the work herself to get to a place where she recognized the stuff about her own life. And the fact that she can recognize it in her own life, now she can look at someone else and say, okay, well, you're here where you're trying to go. Okay, that's where the fix it comes in, because she say, if you're at point A and you're trying to get to point D, then I can help you with B and C. You know what I'm saying? So
I just like
everybody, the problem that a lot of the other women probably have is that they haven't done that internal work to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So they can't help anybody else because they haven't helped themselves enough. And
then she got an expectation too.
Well, see, I was at 45 a few years ago. Like, so I'm never gonna knock nobody 45, because when I first started teaching, and I've been teaching 5 years, I was at 45. Now I'm at 74. So I'm not gonna knock nobody's 45. In my mind, I'm like, okay, this 45 cool because I ain't got no bills to pay. I'm living in this nigga house, but I can't keep doing all this. So I'm like, all right, you got to go do this. You need to get your master's degree. So I had a plan while I was in that situation. So when I came out that situation, me and my son was good. So what is the end goal? And I ain't saying like 75. It might not be a lot to some people, but me and mine, we're good. So you got 45. Like, so what do you plan to do at the end of the year? What do you plan to do in 2 years, 3 years? Because if you don't have a plan, that's not good enough for me.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is TJ speaking. Like y'all, like I say, Terrence Dwayne Jr. I can only speak for myself right now. When you finally get your marriage that is not just on paper, you're gonna be a hell of a goddamn wife. I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna say it just like that. You're gonna be a hell of a goddamn wife. Well, no, hold on. Let me reword it. Let me reword that. You are a hell of a goddamn wife right now.
Yeah.
You just need that husband so that y'all can be together. Because motherfuckers will say motherfuckers will say they become a wife the day they get their ring and get married. Nah, you establish those. I'm sorry, you show those wifely qualities when you're a single woman. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you're giving them to everybody that you date, but you still have those qualities. Because they like to bring the Bible, huh?
She's speaking from the scripture,
right? Because and that's the thing. Like they want to bring up the Bible with everything else, but they don't understand. The Bible said, "He who finds a wife." That means that woman had those qualities before you met her. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that she's legit, because she has those qualities.
If you don't put that damn dry down, Quita.
She was a wife before you met her.
Before you met her. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say I was a wife. I've been a mama a long time, and it's just certain things of my background that is just in me.
Yes, no, that's what we're saying. The scripture says you find a wife. That means she got to be a wife when you find her. She don't become a wife when you put the ring.
And the only way, and then it also say that she will put you in front of kings and all this stuff, that and the third. So the fact that she can do that, she can only do that if she was already a wife. You know what I'm saying? So and it's just my theory. And I would love to let me say it like this. I would love to come back when we start talking about the women. I'm not gonna put myself on the next episode of that, like y'all say. but
don't worry, she come back.
I really believe women are actually the most powerful. Black women are the most powerful beings on this earth, because every man that have ever walked this earth, aside from Adam, have come from a woman. Even Jesus Christ himself, Devontae Christ himself, came from a woman.
The most powerful, TJ, the most powerful people in the world is a woman, because who birthed the most powerful people? A woman.
Women. I believe women are the absolute most powerful beings in this world. So yeah, like I fucks with women, brother. I love me a good black woman.
Kurt, Quiddy, y'all got anything before we get to these Cal podcast questions?
Nah, I'm waiting on the questions.
Okay, we definitely gonna have an after party for sure. All right, TK. So this is the Cal podcast questions we ask.
I'm sorry, I'm plugging in my computer because it's like.
It's about it. You good. As long as you can still hear us, that's the main thing.
Yeah, okay.
Do me a favor, pull your screen down a little bit.
Hold on, I'm like in transition.
I was just trying to get a sneak peek of your body.
Hey TK, I see you got flowers in your house.
Yes, Lord.
Huh?
You missed it, TJ. But go ahead.
Keep talking.
Okay, what?
I see you got some flowers in your background. Like, are you like an avid flower person, or you just got them in there?
No, these are real. Like, plants make me happy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to add a few plants to my place, but I don't know anything about plants.
Oh, we can go to Buchanan's, but plants. We can go to Eden's, but like, plants make me
Yeah, I need to learn about some plants.
I'm listening, but I got people coming in and stuff.
Okay, all right. So TK, we're gonna ask you a question. Some of the questions are gonna be one or the other. The other ones we're gonna tell you fill in the blank. So the first question, TK, love or money?
Taking you a long time.
I can't answer
Love.
that.
Yes, you can. You gotta pick one or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna say love.
Told you.
Okay. Okay, this is a three-part. T-shirt and panties, lingerie, or nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, I'm gonna log on. Y'all tell me how the after party is. I got my battery about to die.
Yeah. Go ahead. Get away. All right. Financial literacy or health literacy?
Health.
Health as well. TK, what turns you on?
In a man, right? Like,
yeah. What turns you on about a man? What is that one thing? What is
someone who is, they know who they are. Like, they know who they are.
I'm gonna throw this one. This is not in it, but I just want to know: liquor or wine?
Both.
I'm gonna rock with that. All right, here we go. Do you want your spouse cooking or cleaning?
Neither.
You don't want to do nothing? Okay. Once again, this is a three-part question.
Nigga.
Let me mute people. Let me mute TJ. All right. Drunk sex, high sex, or sober sex. You can pick 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3.
Oh.
This is a first. This is a first, baby.
Near first.
This is a first. All right. What 3 things do you consider when picking your mate? First 3 things.
Shit, I don't know, because every time I don't really be picking. I be getting hooked up. And then the last time I picked a nigga, I ended up pregnant. So I can't answer that question because I don't make good decisions.
But if you had to choose.
He needs to be at least 6'4".
6'4".
And he needs to know how to enunciate his words, and he has to have manners.
6'4", enunciate manners. Okay, those are pretty good qualities.
Like, you can't be going out to eat with me and you treating the damn waitress or the bartender bag, and then you don't know how to have a conversation and using the wrong verbs and.
Yeah, pick a shoe.
TK, I think Quita needs your help.
I'm talking about y'all.
Well, I don't even know.
You gotta see the dress.
You got, yeah, like.
It's a plain black dress.
Stand up.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the black.
All black dress.
I like the black.
Why would you wear blue with that? I don't get that.
It's just a pop color.
Nah, that's too much. I like the black ones, the open toe joints with the little rhinestone joints. Yeah.
I feel like the straps match your top.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Skinny or thick.
Oh, there are two different shoes?
Yep.
I'm gonna say thick so your feet don't be hurting.
Yeah, because she got big feet. She don't tell your part. She got big feet. Okay.
TK,
you'll meet her in June 2023. You'll meet her. All right, TK, fill in the blank. Black women should blank for black men. Black women should blank for black men. Black women should blank for black men.
I mean, I'm going to say mind their business.
Okay, mind their business. Write that down. Black men should blank for black women.
Mind your business.
I can't do the same answer for two different questions. You gotta give me something different.
Because the answer would be like say support, but like no, like Black men should. No, I can't answer that question. Like
Black
nobody,
men should blank for Black women.
nobody should do anything for anybody that you're not going to do for yourself. So start with yourself first, and then the energy is going to transfer. So like, mind your business. Like whatever I'm giving you, do I give it to myself?
Hey, we gonna be real good friends because I like the way you think.
Like everybody's like give, but like, what are you giving yourself? Like, are you like you want that person to be happy, but are you happy?
So,
sorry,
no. Oh, I got to get this right because this is recorded. I got to make sure. So, Black women should mind their business for
when
Black men.
Black men,
and then Black men should
mind their business when it comes to
or focus on them for Black women.
Yeah, like if I'm healthy, sane, or whatever, then like I'm gonna be good for you. If the same thing for me, like mind your business. Like, what do you got going on with yourself? Because whatever I got going on with myself, when I get it together, I'm gonna be 100 for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say, oh, Black women should support Black men. Like, why you feel like he need? Like, did he tell you he needed support? Like. Or do you think he needs support? Like, are you listening? Are you hearing?
That is big.
Yeah.
All right, TK. If you could have a conversation with 3 Black men, dead or alive, who are they? A conversation with 3 Black men, dead or alive.
My stepdaddy, and my grandpa. Because I need to know how in the fuck and why in the fuck y'all put me in this situation and what is the outcome since y'all did.
Let's be a record for the Cal podcast that somebody actually didn't name nobody that was famous, actually named nothing but family members.
I don't give a fuck about I don't care about nobody famous. Like you wipe your ass the same way I do. So like what?
TK, you are a jewel.
Like what? I don't give a damn.
You are a jewel. Okay, and this is a Cal podcast question, and I really don't know how this gonna go. I really don't know how this answer gonna go. But who got better pancakes? Whataburger or Cracker Barrel?
They got the grandma sampler.
I kind of knew she was gonna say that. That woman said she don't even take her son to Applebee's and Chili, so I know she ain't really a Whataburger like that.
I don't eat that no way, but
I told you, I knew it.
But Cracker Barrel, like I will drive, but they got the grandma sampler. They pancakes is busting. That sounds good.
No worry, Perk and Quita never see this. I'm cool on that. Because I like Whataburger pancakes because they're thick and they're good to me. If you get them,
that's because they don't have it in Florida. That's why.
What Whataburger?
They got Whataburger out there.
Yes.
Where?
In Jacksonville.
I've been to Jacksonville a few times. I ain't never seen no Whataburger.
TJ, she from Florida.
Plant City.
She from Plant City, Florida.
Really?
Yeah, Gotham Court, what up, though? I went to Tomlin Middle School. My mama graduated from Plant City High School.
Okay.
If you know the Reeves, that's my people.
I'm not. I just
my family. My family is in the rural areas of Florida, like Ocala. I even got family in Pahokee.
I don't know. I think I got on my dad's side. She in Tallahassee.
Yeah, my grandmother was born in Fort White, Florida, which is a small city where if you blink your eyes, you miss it.
That place is. I seen that place on my lottery dream home.
Yeah, so she from Florida, so that's Florida bread right there, baby. That ain't Houston bread.
All right, that's what's up. I lived in Central Florida for about 8 years. Orlando, Winter Park, Winter Garden.
Orlando down the street.
Yeah. What's the other place over there? Ocoee, all them places. Condor, Tavares, however you say it.
I don't know how to say that, and I've been from here.
Some country shit.
Yeah, that is definitely country shit.
Yeah. So TK, this is part of the show where we give the flow to you. If you want to promote anything, say anything, give any advice, The floor is yours.
Oh. No.
And we're gonna keep going. So the last question. This is the last question, but I mostly I think I would know what they're gonna say or be in the ballpark, but I really don't know what you're about to say. But I really want to hear it because I think it's gonna be big. What do Black men need to do better going in 2023?
Oh, you already know what I'm about to say.
I really don't, because if you, I don't think you're about to say mental again.
Yes, mental health.
I can say I think I know what she's about to say. They need to focus on themselves and make sure they're mentally stable and find them somebody to talk to.
Right.
Hey, good.
Cal Podcast, man, this episode was a first, and it's the first 5 minutes. Literally, this has been Tokyo. You are a jewel, baby. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different.
I really like this in real life. Okay, so it's not because I'm on here. I really like this in real life.
I listen. I was high, so I can't really get to know you that night. But from the visual, I was like, yeah. But I didn't know this part. I promise. I'm glad we got you on the Cal Podcast because you are a jewel, baby.
I think this Terrence, this is your first time hearing me talk this much?
Yes, very much so.
Like when we I don't know when I'm coming back to. Well, I know for a fact I'll be in Houston in June, but if I come out there against him, I said, yeah, we definitely gotta hang out because this has been an honor. I'm being honest with you.
Well, let me know. We can have a kickback.
And you don't have to call me Terrence. We're not at work. You can call me TJ.
Oh, my bad, TJ.
Yeah, we good. I mean, you can call me Terrence if you want to, but
no. TJ is fine.
There you go. We know
you call me whatever. You call me whatever.
That boy Florida.
However you want to pronounce
DB.
it. However you want to pronounce it.
Boy. Okay.
Cal Podcast Season 4, man. We're talking about black men, excuse me. We got the one, the only, TOKIOYANA, and it has been an honor to have you on this, to have this conversation, because I think this has been a real eye-opener. We definitely got to get you back on for Season 5, because we're going to be talking about black women, but we're going to also invite your friends, too, as well, to get on.
Okay.
So
that'll be interesting.
So, like I always say, we're going to get better and do better. Perk was on, Quita was on, but we got my man TJ holding us down. This is the Cal Podcast, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
G14 classified. That's good.
DJ Star.
Hello, world. HSCT, you know how we do.
Long live DJ Star.